Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. I don't know if you remember or if you even know, but yesterday I made this video, and the video was about Zelensky insulting Donald Trump, the former US president, and by saying during an interview that he, Zelensky, doesn't need primitive ideas from Trump. That making Trump a very primitive minded individual. And I said, imagine Iran said it. All the media would have demanded an apology, official apology, and all that, obviously. So this is Zelensky. That happened yesterday morning. By yesterday being the 10th of April, 2024. Today, Zelensky, or at least the media, CNN, pushes another narrative, says that actually Mr. Zelensky changed tune on that. And he says that he will listen to Trump intensively, with pleasure. Now, I don't know if he's saying that ironically, or he just got a smack over his head. He's a clown. You're allowed to say certain things, but you went a little bit too far. You angered some baboons. I'm just kidding. Every American should be insulted or feel insulted by another head of state saying something like this about your former president. You voted or not for him, still he represented our country. And I don't think, as I said, if that would have happened in, let's say, Albania or, I don't know, Kosovo or Romania or someone would have said something like this, a president, you would have had that person removed already. So that gets me to today's article coming from none other than CNN, where we find out that Mr. Zelensky mellowed down. CNN. Zelensky says he will listen to Trump's ideas, plural, to end war in Ukraine with pleasure. He's going to claim something, this clown right here is going to claim something, and then Donald Trump's campaign will say that's incorrect, that saying no, he's lying. I like when these guys are using euphemisms. I'm just kidding. I don't like this kind of euphemisms. Sometimes you have to be diplomatic, but after this guy, maybe you want to show them that you're better, I guess. But sometimes you need to give someone a smack instead of just, I'm going to caress you. No, that's what it is. So let's go to this article and read what exactly Mr. Zelensky said during an interview and what exactly the Trump campaign said, campaign office, whatever you want to call these officials. Ukrainian president. The president of Ukraine, Zelensky, said, and I'm not even agreeing with that, I'll tell you why. When all the Ukrainians will be allowed to vote, then yes, you're the president of Ukrainians. But when you have those guys at war with and you were elected by that side of the country, you're not the president of Ukraine. And being a Ukrainian, let me be the judge of that. As you can be the judge of many, many things I say or I do. Said he would listen to former US President Donald Trump's ideas to end the war in Ukraine with pleasure, but trod carefully around the issue during an interview with a Delphi Economic Forum in Greece. The embattled Ukrainian leader's remarks came after reports that a Republican presidential candidate reportedly said if he were to be re-elected, he would pressure Ukraine into a peace deal with Russia that would see Kiev cede territory in the process. And I'm quoting, first and foremost, those signals were on certain media platforms. I haven't heard that directly from Trump, he says. Zelensky told CNN senior correspondent Fred and Barney via video link from Ukraine. And I'm quoting, his ideas in detail, I did not have an opportunity to discuss them with him and to discuss his ideas on how to end the war. Zelensky continued, and I'm quoting, if I have such an opportunity, I will with pleasure listen to them and then we can discuss the topic. Isn't that beautiful? So this was published, updated, 10:16 p.m. yesterday. And I made a video yesterday in the morning. And anyway, I think he got smacked and told, hey, baby doll, go back and say that you are nice with us a little bit, just for the baboons, not because it feels like. Now, prior to his remarks in Delphi in Wednesday, Zelensky previously told German newspaper The Bild that he had invited Trump to Ukraine, and I'm quoting, to see everything with his eyes and draw his own conclusions. Yeah, right, I don't go to theme parks. That's why I don't go to Poland to see certain things built after the war, based on some people's testimonies. He said that Trump has privately conveyed, instead of accepting the invitation to visit Ukraine, privately conveyed. He said that Trump had privately conveyed, and this is the issue. Trump officials will have a problem. The Trump campaign on Wednesday pushed back on Zelensky's comments, calling them incorrect. And I'm quoting, there's been no outreach from Zelensky. No outreach. And President Trump has said it wouldn't be appropriate for him to go to Ukraine right now since he's not commander-in-chief, end quote. A Trump campaign official told CNN that there's been no outreach from Zelensky. And the guy says what? That he invited him? Yeah, right here. He invited President Trump to Ukraine to see. The thing with see, and with testimony, thank you very much. So, that's all with this one. The thing is, what am I doing? Go back to this. He will listen to Trump with pleasure. Just think of this. Zelensky came with his peace plan. I think that's a unicorn. I think that's what it is. You can't have that. I mean, unless Russia is defeated completely, then completely I'm talking about, that's it, do whatever you want with us. That's an unconditional surrender. Then those could be implemented. Therefore, I think that that's not a negotiating peace plan. It's an imposed peace plan. And besides, I don't remember Ukraine having the upper hand in anything. Ukraine, the leadership, and Ukraine as a country right now is owned by foreigners. And I'm not talking about me. Foreign services and others, agencies. It's not if Zelensky does the wrong thing, he's just going to retreat somewhere. He's just going to be saying, you know what, I'm going into retirement right now. The same with the military. These guys are under occupation and they're told what to do. That's my free person's assessment. Not opinion, assessment. And so obviously he has to mend fences here and there, but again, not because he feels like. It's because he's afraid the public here in the United States of America will do something. Will do something. You know what the public in the United States of America will do? Will shut the fuck up, continue to go to work, pay their taxes. Some of them get their boosters up to date, wear masks while they drive alone in the car, stay in the basement, buy all the toilet paper, and so on. This is what some segment of the US brave society will do. Other people like us will not do that. So he's afraid of those guys that might create a little bit of they wake up the baboons from eating fleas from one another, or making sure they follow through with their appointments at the boosters. That's the only thing. And then he can say, well, no, but I also said this. This article did not say anything about calling Trump's ideas primitive. Why? Let's have that gone, forgotten. Remember, baboon's attention span is what, 3 minutes? So when you want to make sure the baboons got it continuously, you repeat the same thing over and over and over again. But when you want the baboon to forget, just let it go. And the baboon, after 3 minutes of, is that a flea over there or is not a flea? Okay. That's the way they are. And they vote. So thank you very much for being with me again today. Trump election official said it's incorrect. It's a lie. But anyway, different takes on the same issue. It's not 100. It's not. How should I put it? It's not completely, totally correct or true. What do you mean? I like when these guys. I wasn't completely truthful to you. You know. I'm telling you what. I on you. I went. But it was not. I don't know. Michelle. It was. I don't know. Jamie or Jane. Okay. I was almost completely. Doesn't really matter. You already lied here. Doesn't really matter who was Jane or it was Michelle. You think it matters at that point? The same. I was not completely truthful to you. That's a detail I don't give a shit. So okay, yeah. This guy's cover for this guy. So tell you who's who, what's what. Clear, clear. The guys with guns would always be in power, unless the other guys are trying to fool them here and there, the weasels, pee. But if the baboon with the automatic weapon realizes that, you're dead meat. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.